Hey, another venture today. October 2025. That is Mount Fagan. On today's venture, we'll take you all the way to the border of the National Forest and the base of Mount Fagan. But we're gonna try to scout the road that gets you up here. Check out a place called the Lake, which is a big cattle reserve for the cattle, and it supposedly has water year round. And this place is also intersects the Arizona trail from Mexico all the way to Utah. So let's go check it out. Me and my son trying to explore the lake road, part of the AZT, as we climb this road. Some of our stops will include a great close-up of Mount Fagan, the lake, it's actually called the lake, and we'll actually stop at Twin Tanks on our way back out. Let's go explore. All right, we're out with my buddy Dave. Does a lot of Grand Canyon hiking. Another weekend, another adventure. In the back there, Mount Fagan, which is south of Tucson, Arizona, in the Santa Rita Mountains. But my son and I, we're walking up this road trying to get to the trailhead or the National Forest Boundary for Coronado National Forest. It takes you to the trailhead or the bushwhack to get on that top of that peak. We ended up taking this route because we wanted to go by the lake, but there's alternate routes to the top of that peak, Mount Fagan. Come on, the AZT here. It's cool. Trail from Mexico to Utah. Fagan Peak out there, past my son. 4x4 trail, really. The truck was too long. I couldn't get over some of the bumps without bottoming out. As a result, we're kind of hiking this thing. We're approaching 1 mile at this point. Queen of the night cactus. Pretty cool, blooms once a year, my buddy Dave says. Look at the fruit on it. For 1.6 miles, you find a lake up here. Probably used by ranchers, I guess. See Fagan Peak out there still. It's a cool little lake down there. Got a cross up here even. Looks like we're gonna end up down at that lake. Fagan Peak. That's some serious four-wheeling there. Coming up this road, it's about 2 miles in, just before the reservoir. Pretty cool spot down here. It's at 1.9 miles. Pretty cool little spot. Water's way down, and we had a lot of rain this fall. But the mountains are just so dry. But you got some willow trees here. You can see where the water typically might be. Got a big wash coming in. Nice place to sit, have a picnic in the shade. We We ended up on a cattle trail, unfortunately. Now we're back into the wash. You can actually see tracks. So we'll go up this a little bit, see what we find. So once you get past the lake, which is 1.9 miles, you want to stay in the wash. On the right, you end up on this kind of a gradual incline here in the wash, in a ravine or valley, as we keep climbing a little bit. But I don't know how, if you had a truck or four-wheel drive vehicle, you get down to that low lake area. That last section into the low lake is pretty gnarly, pretty crazy. But if you can get through there, I see tracks in here. If you have an ATV or something, you might be able to get up into this section. Go a little bit further. Look at this section. If you had a razor or something, you could get up there. Almost 3 miles on this trail. We're now on a ridge line up here. See the surroundings out there. You know, a little wind up here. It's actually even some people with homes in the valley over there. You're looking out towards Tucson. But you can see this road. It's not really a road, I don't know what you would call this. It just climbs the ridge and goes up here. We're just trying to get to the national forest, which we're really close to, at about 3 miles here. A lot of uphill here at the end. Keep going up. Show you what the other side looks like. Whew. That road just goes up. Fagan Peak. All right, a little bit of downhill. A little bit of downhill. This is nice. I see a sign right down there at the bottom of that saddle. And then the road goes up. I think that might be Coronado National Forest, which will be our turning back point. A little bit over, probably a little bit over 3 miles to that spot. But yeah, great view of Fagan Peak up ahead of us. It's now on my bucket list. I'll try to figure out how to climb that one day. Yeah, see the sign down there? It's the end, I believe, Daniel. Yeah, we're gonna head back down. We like that lake area back there. Yeah, it says closed. He wants to go. That's the forest land, Daniel. That's the forest land. The gate's closed. Yeah. Let's run up there and check it out. All right, let's see what it says. Please close gate. So that'd be the National Forest, probably. Wildlife restoration, courtesy of Sportsman Landowner Respect Program. Hi. Yeah, we're gonna head back down. So that is the National Forest Boundary. Checking it out on my map. Takes about a mile more on kind of a razor type trail. My son's already turned. Ended up being 3.1 miles to that gate. the lake area. Those big trees. Time to head back down. It's just a gorgeous spot known as the lake. Pincushion cactus. Going back on a trail a little bit parallel to the lake road we came up on. And it goes to a place called Twin Tanks. So we'll check that out. It's pretty back close to where we left the truck. So let's see what the Twin Tanks looks like, and then call it a day. And out in the distance up there is Fagan Peak. Gorgeous set of mountains, the Santa Ritas. Haven't really explored them before, so it's been a fun trip. So head down towards Twin Tanks. Alright, we're coming into Twin Tanks area. Another area with lots of water. Very close to the highway, or where we started the hike up to the lake on the lake road. Came back kind of down a different trail parallel to it. This place is pretty cool. Let's go check it out. So if you're hiking the Arizona Trail, this water looks better than the lake, for quality-wise at least. Twin Tank area. Pretty awesome. Water level was pretty low, but check out that bird. What do you see, Daniel? In the trail. This is the section coming up. If you got a long vehicle like my crazy truck, I couldn't get over that without dragging. Give you an idea of the incline. So just be aware. Got four-wheel drive, you can get up there probably about 1.5 miles, I would say. Potentially, if you don't like getting pinstripes on your vehicle. But then the trail or the road, the lake road, gets a little sketchy. You're not going to be able to traverse that section down to the low lake and beyond. So if you got a razor or something, this probably be a great place to explore or adventure. But yeah, awesome adventure today. Thanks for joining us. If you like backpacking, hiking, adventuring, exploring national parks, RVing, we kind of do all that on my channel, me and my son here, as we explore God's creation. So thanks for checking us out. Hopefully we'll see you on a future adventure soon. We try to post something every weekend. See you soon. Oh, we made it. Started the morning with full cars. 6.3 miles later, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's empty trailhead right next to the highway. Short overview of our trail back down from the gate at Coronado National Forest back to the parking lot.